Hey y'all, it's Shmeev here, and it kinda dawned on me that we have a platform of sorts, however small it may be, and as such, we have a responsibility to speak out on certain issues and make our stances known. Regarding the murders of Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, George Floyd, and countless others, some of whom haven't had the level of exposure for us to hear about them, we believe Black Lives Matter. We stand with the black community and against the oppression of a violent racist state and the hit squad it mobilizes against them and those who question its authority to murder without repercussion. Calling for peace without justice is repression, and I will not waste any time decrying the actions of people whose voices have gone unheard for so long. I will not mourn a store or a bank. I will not mourn a white supremacist. As angry as I am with the state of things, I do believe that there is hope to be found in people fighting back. People are standing together, helping and supporting each other, and the love being shown there is what we need, the love that moves you to action. Thanks for listening. I will put some links to places you can donate to in the description if you would like, and yeah, I hope y'all will take a stand with us. Love y'all. Now I gotta get out of here. I hijacked this alien radio for this message, and I think they might be coming back soon. Oh, by the way, listener discretion is advised.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, juggalos, juggalettes, and those who don't identify as such. This is Juggalo Judgment, where two friends take time out of their busy schedules to sit down, listen to, and analyze music of the Juggalo variety. You're joined by your hosts Mike and...
Shmeev.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So
Hell
what do we
yeah.
do? What's going on, Mike? I feel like we left some unfinished business last episode.
We totally did, and that's because... our topic of discussion this week is the latter half of a long fucking CD.
It's really long, guys.
It is really long. At 23 tracks, Psychopathics from Outer Space Part 2 was just too big for one episode.
And it's not really the 23 tracks, because, Repentance was only slightly shorter. It's the length. It's the length.
Yeah. Well, the last two albums have been 20 tracks each.
Yeah.
Both
but they
Green
managed
Book
to keep
and
those
Repentance.
tracks within a decent time. It wasn't great, but...
How long was her... Well, this is the longest album we've covered so far.
Yeah. The other two were...
This clock's in at 78 minutes.
Yeah, the other two were slightly over the hour.
Yeah, I think...
You add in that 15 minutes, it is killer.
Yeah, it's rough.
It destroys me.
So yeah, this is Psychopathics from Outer Space Part 2. Because
yeah,
it was just a long ass time. And again, there's gonna be some episodes that are like this in the future. Some albums are just too big for one episode, and as much as we know y'all love hearing us talk for 3.5 hours, it is not always viable, and so this is just something that we are going to have to accommodate with at times. It won't be all the time, but sometimes.
Yeah, and since not much has happened, like it's been a day or two since we recorded the first half. We don't really have a lot to talk about at the beginning of this.
Yeah. We did. It's been longer than that.
A day or two.
It's been longer than that.
A day or two. Feels like a day or two because I just listened to it on whatever day to fucking edit it.
It dropped. I've had people ask me about last episode when we mentioned that the article that Violent J did with I think it was called Stereo Gum. We didn't put it up, but we'll have it up. And I've had 2 or 3 people ask me, "Wait, are we sure it was Mike Clark who was gay, or was it Mike P?" And I'm like, I'm throwing a shot in the dark and banking on it being Mike Clark just based on context clues.
Yeah.
So
that's what I would guess.
No idea for sure, but that's just what I'm assuming. I don't know. I still didn't get to read the rest of that article. I'll get to it eventually, but
Yeah.
As of the time that this came out, that one show that I mentioned last episode, NetFest will have happened. I'm sure it was amazing. I know that I will have watched it, but although I did just find out that it was going to be super long. Apparently the show was going to start at 7 p.m., I think, and then go to 10 or start at 8
Jesus
and go
Christ.
to 11. Well, no. That's a normal concert.
A little bit, yeah.
Then there's a pre-show and a pre-pre-show. It's going to be an 8-hour endeavor.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up.
Well, or it will have been an 8-hour endeavor.
Hold up a second.
Yes.
They're gonna fucking WrestleMania this?
They basically are WrestleManiaing this. Well, WrestleMania pre this year. This year was smart and had 2 days.
I don't know
which
if that's
was such
smart.
a good idea.
I don't know if that's smarter than just making a tight show.
I think the purpose of it was to kind of make it seem like festival style.
I guess.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
And for this being the first time of them doing it, if it goes too long, it's something that they learn from if they decide to do it again.
Yeah.
So I do hope that they come out with like a schedule list of like when stuff is happening, because I don't know if I'll be able to watch all of it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be sitting on my phone watch this. I'm going to be watching it on my TV. This is me saying for in the future I will have watched it, but like I won't be able to put that on for 8 hours. WrestleMania for 8 hours was a fucking endeavor, which is why I was so glad that this year they made it 2 days.
Yeah.
Which was so good. Like, Triple H said that he's like, yeah, I want every WrestleMania to be 2 days from now on, which is fucking smart.
Yeah. I mean, if they're gonna continue to do it the way that they do it, which is way too much nothing surrounded by like 5 matches total, they probably should just stretch it out to 2 days.
No, there's been lots of fucking matches the last couple of years. I think this year had 12 matches, something like that.
Nice.
So, I mean, yeah, when you condense that to 2 4-hour shows, like, it works.
I just remember the one WrestleMania that I watched where they had The Rock on, and he shows up and just walks around the ring for like 10 minutes while the crowd just does not stop.
Well, yeah, it's The Rock. I mean, if I was there, I'd probably just be like,
well, then he also did like nothing is the other part of it. He showed up to do nothing.
I mean,
it's just finally The Rock has come back to insert city here. And then he's like, okay, bye.
He says millions and millions.
Yeah.
Catchphrase, raise arm, eyebrow, bye-bye.
Check me out in Furious 7.
Check me out in Fast 9. Wait, what's that one even called that got pushed to next year now?
I have no idea.
Wait, he's not even in it. He's not even in that one.
Oh.
Because him and Vin Diesel are beefing.
Haven't they been beefing? Like, they were beefing throughout like the entirety of that series
The last movie that they were doing.
Yeah, I thought 5 through everything they've been beefing.
No, they were fine. And then when they did 8, I think 7 or 8 was when like Vin Diesel apparently was like getting pissed off at The Rock.
Huh. Well,
then The Rock was like, Vin Diesel's a diva.
Speaking of beef, we're talking about Psychopathics from Outer Space, in which we have, of course, ICP, the leaders and kings of the psychopathic records, and then we have Twisted, these subversive hooligans trying to overthrow the rightful rulers from the inside with their subtle diss tracks.
No!
We already heard their major diss in Hollywood I'm Coming. Directly at Jay, to his face, while he's on the hook.
No!
But now let's listen to the rest of this album to see what else they pull out.
Disclaimer. This is a joke.
Disclaimer.
No! Oh, fucking hell. God damn it. Oh, I hate you. Alright, yeah, so let's get back into this album.
But first...
We got through halfway of it last time. But, yes.
First. We gotta crack open our Fagos.
Our Fagos.
If you saved yours from last week, cool, I guess.
I hope it's not flat.
But we got some fresh ones for you today. What do you got, Mike?
Yes. I have my quarantine Dr. Fago.
Uh-oh.
I got the Dr. Pepper and cream soda because I love it. I fucking love that shit. What you got?
Oh, because the struggle just continues. I've got a glass of milk in front of me in my little Mega Man E-Tank mug. But I also have some twist and shouts here to dunk in there and open up for you. So let's crack these motherfuckers open.
Let's go. Oh.
It's hard to open this with one hand. Yeah. Dunk.
God, this stuff is so good.
All right, let's dive on in.
Let's jump. We are starting at track 13. Mr. Sesame Seed.
Oh, man. Not this motherfucker ass.
Don't let him light it up. Nah, man, we tight.
Hell
You go
no.
ahead and smoke that all to yourself, dog.
Here he comes in that ice cream truck once again, selling bags of bullshit. When it's gonna end, having little ass kids that don't know any better, smoking bags of mud dust and calling it shredder. You could eat your weed, just pop it in like popcorn, because it's all seeds and it's goddamn wrong. I chase fags like you when you show me the bag for trying to insult my smarts with this fucking swag. I smoke crumble and get so high I can't see. Come down and then I got your ass standing before me with a bag of barn floor like trying to smoke what up? Mr. Sesame fucking seed ass, shut up. You need punch for every headache hit that I took. Fuck off my jock before I rock your block and send you back to your connect with your eyes swollen. Money gone, but your weed ain't stolen. Keep that shit.
Sesame seed, there's something wrong with your bag. It's more seed than it's weed. More stems and sticks are done
Hey man,
had.
tell me something. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck is wrong with you.
Bitch ass motherfucker. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck is wrong with you.
Sesame seed, no bun for.
All right, we got Violent J and Anybody Killa on the track.
Yes.
Firing back at Monoxide,
Oh my god.
claiming that his weed is not as good as he says that it is.
I don't think that that's accurate. But this is interesting. Lyrics and concept are by Violent J, Esham, and ABK.
Oh.
But there's somebody else on that hook.
Oh, yeah?
That's some Legs Diamond action there.
Uh-huh.
Even though he's not listed in here, which is really weird. Like, they put Rude Boy listed in here.
See, that's what I was expecting
On
you to say.
Oldie but goodie. But no, that's totally Legs.
Yeah.
So yeah.
He doesn't have the
this-
Legs Diamond sound in this, which is very far away and through a weird filter.
I think the last time we heard him, I think that he might have
Ninjas
been
in
on the
Action.
Wraith. It was a Ninjas in Action. Yeah.
Hey. Exactly.
That's exactly what it sounds like too. You can't even front. So yeah, this is Violent J and ABK talking about how their local weed man is fucking garbage.
Yeah. Bringing bad weed, and there is no place for that shit.
Yeah. I find it funny that Jay does a track like this when he's only been smoking weed for like maybe a year or two at this point. Like,
Well,
Blaze is the one who got him to start smoking weed.
really?
I believe it. Yeah, I think he said, I think it was in Behind the Paint where he said he started smoking weed around the Wraith era, might have been just before, to help like calm his anxiety and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
Well, you know-
Blaze was the one who pretty much got him on that.
Like a year, that's enough time to build up enough expertise to know, like, you're getting bad weed.
It should also be enough time to build up some expertise on, making sure you're on time for things.
Damn.
Like VIP meet and greets.
Oof. Got him.
I will never let that go.
Just like Third
Could've
Eye
seen
Blind.
this. What?
What? Nothing.
What?
That's it for Mr. Sesame Seed. Up next, we
Wait,
have a Shaggy Two Dope
what?
solo
What?
track.
No,
Do
no,
it.
no, 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 no.
What the hell? Got the juice, let's see you do it. Do it, do it, come out and do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, come out and do it, do it, do it, do it. Could you walk through the trash with the thought you won't be back? You left your note, don't contemplate, and stop the train with your face. Would you steal a ride? Collect your homies Southwest side. Pull up Swarford for the job. Your boy got shot, what went wrong? Would you see a bitch bitch. And know for a fact you ain't get shit. That ass, I'll say it today. Now you in blues, chillin' upstate. Would you caught your knife and randomly take someone's life. Grab the neck and cut right through it. Come on, big man, here's your do it. Do it, do it, come on, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, come on, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, come on, just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, come on, just do it, do it, do it, do it, come on, just do it.
All right. Shaggy too dope. Just fucking lighten up the track right here.
How many times do we say, you give Shaggy a short track, and he makes the most of it?
Yeah.
Like, this is a lot of these tracks on this album, we said before, a lot of these tracks are fairly reasonably length. Like, they're not, most of them don't overstay their welcome, I think. And this one's fairly short. It's like just about 2 minutes long, something like that.
Yeah. It's tight. It's really tight.
But it's just Shaggy 2 Dope going over various situations where, you know, you have a choice that you gotta make. And some of them might not be some of them sound very, very morally bad.
Most
but
of them,
like,
in fact.
Yeah.
Also, we got a little tubular bells action going on in there.
Mm-hmm.
You seem like you don't understand what that means.
I don't.
You don't, the sample in it?
No, I didn't. It's funny because this, if there's any samples on here, the
well, no, I mean, I'm not even just talking about looking for it and like looking it up or anything like that. I mean, like you don't know what sample this is. You don't know Tubular Bells, the fucking Exorcist theme.
I've never watched The Exorcist.
Me neither, but it's kind of iconic.
Is that? I was say is
the piano thing in there? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that was basically taking The Exorcist. I didn't know. It's been a while since I've even heard it.
Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Damn it, man. But
there's people listening to this that are just yelling at me right now.
It's an interesting application of it. It sounds a little weird in some parts, but I mean that's just kind of what you get whenever you're like, it's like cutting pieces of it because Tubular Bells. Here's a fun fact for you. It's like a little riff that switches between 7/8 and like a straight 4/4 thing.
That's annoying.
It's awesome. It sounds fucking awesome as hell, man. But they cut it up in a very interesting way for this because it just falls in weird places. But it's cool. I think it works out pretty well.
See, I didn't even think about it being a sample of that. I just was like, oh, this kind of sounds like spacey. It fits with the space theme, I guess. I don't know. I never really thought of that. But I mean, I don't know. I enjoy the track a lot. I think it's a good 2 Dope song. Again, whenever you give him a solo track and he runs with it and he does generally knock it out the park. And this is a bit of a faster one too, which we don't get a lot of from him.
He is burning it up on here. It's wild.
Sorry. So yeah, it's a solid track, and again, it's in and out. I think it's the only it's the only 2 Dope solo track we get. But hey, Jay had one, so why not give Shaggy one as well?
Yeah. But yeah, that's I think that's it for Do It. You got anything else?
No, it's a solid Shaggy song.
All right.
Straight up.
Up next, we've got Twisted just continuing this feud going on with Why You Wanna Hoe.
What up, dog? Alright, got a little something to say. You know, I've been chilling in the underground, and we see y'all. Yeah, we see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the game trying to do their thing. You in the industry, we in the streets. You know what I'm saying? The label that runs beneath the streets. Psychopathics, ABK, E-Shine, Blaze your dead homie, Zug Island, ICP and Twisted.
Hey, you bitch boy, guess what? Me and my brother made a rubber, so when Twisted's in the house, we bounce the motherfucker. Save your pen, ink, and your paper. Play a hater, we bring the dark side everywhere like the emperor. Ain't you heard? Ain't nobody jocking your shit. Use an open-toed sandal, just flip-flopping it. Here's one for your playlist. Suck my motherfucking dick. First single, you can wait on the remix. Get your candle blew out. I feel the love, homie, even if it's hate in your mouth. I'm still the same sick and twisted individual. Looking to go ballistic, so reminiscent of Mickey Mouse. I keep it covered and smothered like hash browns. And my war zone's ready, keeping the vultures from swooping down. I'm as classic as a throwback version of Michael Myers, with a hatred that'll spread like a forest fire.
Why you wanna?
Son, don't worry,
Don't hate on me.
get the fuck out of here.
Why you wanna?
Son, don't worry,
Don't hate on me.
get the fuck out of here.
Why you wanna?
Son, don't worry,
Don't hate on me.
get the fuck out of here.
Why you wanna?
Son, don't worry,
Don't hate on me.
get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to shake him off my collar with a pop.
All right.
Twist with these haters.
Why you wanna hoe?
Yeah, why, Jay?
Why? Why you want? Why?
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 So, this is a standard Twisted Flex song.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's really
The haters,
that's
man.
really what it is.
Haters.
sorry?
Haters.
But
It's always about the haters.
I really like this beat though.
It's good.
It's very simple, but like something that always gets me is whenever you just have like a consistent bass line, like a bass beat, like bass hits,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's 4 in a row or on every downbeat.
Mhm.
Man, I love that shit. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I like marching music so much, so I just think of it like that. But yeah, my thing is it's really interesting because this is only one of 2 Twisted tracks on here. We covered Hollywood I'm Coming on the last episode, and while that one was like your run of the mill like diss track and could have just been made at any time, what I'm curious is when was this song made? Did they make this after they were done with Green Book or everything? Like, did these artists have like a whole set of sessions that was just dedicated to being on this compilation?
Yeah, I mean this
Or-
this sounds like an earlier Twisted kind of thing, honestly.
It could have been, but I mean, they're like maybe concept wise, but
Yeah.
I mean, their voices, it's clearly like.
Well,
them at
okay,
that
yeah,
era.
I know. Oh, look, man.
I get it. I'm just saying, like, what I was just trying to figure out is this a record of, was everybody like, hey, contribute, X amount of songs to this, and, we're good, or was it just like, oh, we have these extra couple songs laying around that we can just throw on here? Like, were these tracks made specifically for this record?
Right. I don't know.
Because, I mean, I wouldn't have pictured this being on a Twisted full length, not based on any of the ones we've heard prior. I don't know, even on the ones that we're going to hear. The next Twisted album we'll get to is 2 episodes away. And it's a Cryptic collection, so
Yeah.
it could have been on there maybe. But,
Right.
But yeah, this is a pretty run of the mill Twisted flexing song. It's not bad.
Yeah, there's a line in here, and Genius has different lyrics than what I heard, and I don't believe Genius because whatever they wrote is stupid. Where he says, What I hear is, we bring the dark side, and I heard everywhere, like the Emperor. I'm thinking Star Wars, because that just makes sense when he says the dark side. And in my head, whenever I heard it, I'm like, why not Vader, like the word that rhymes with hater that you just said, like in the last bar? Why are you doing this? Why are you stretching so bad? And I don't know. It's more obvious in every possible way. And then also Monoxide has a line where he says, like raping a moth.
Yes. I've always
And I
wondered what that line came from.
Well,
like,
let me look up the specifics of it, because it's the line after that he says that they holding on so tight it's like raping a moth. Have you ever had a moth like land on you before, or on like clothes or something?
yeah.
Have you ever tried to like get it to get the fuck off of you?
Oh, because they're like
They got like a little
gripping.
they got the grip, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what that has to do with raping him, but
That's like a real.
I'm not in
stretch.
Monoxide's head. So.
That is a stretch. The next time I do a Twisted VIP, I'm gonna ask him about that line and that line specifically. Just go in there and be like, "Hey, yo, what's up, man? No, Paul. I need to ask you. I need to ask this because this is bothering me. When you said it's like raping a moth,
And then he just like takes a hit and he's like, "You ever had a moth land on you? Like on your clothes, and it got that grip." You know what I'm saying?
and then I just leave because I was like, I don't need any signature or anything. I'm just good now. That was my express purpose of paying $100 for this VIP.
I hope you do that, and I hope that's exactly what he says to you.
I'm just gonna, like, from now on, anytime I do a VIP, I'm just gonna be like, listen, I just have one question. Just to have it be the most obscure line that they've ever said. And just ask them, what did you mean when you said this? That's like the fucking interview that they did, that ICP did with, I can't even remember who it was. But it was after Bang Pow Boom came out, because they were asking about the song "In Your Face," and he was quoting the lines as like, "From Pluto to your anus, we underground famous." What does that mean? And Val and Jane Shag are looking at them like, like what?
Hi, yes, Mike Spawn from the Juggalo Times. I just wanted to know, in your song, why you want a hoe?
What did you mean when you said they're holding on so tight? It's like raping a moth. Comments, please.
I have addressed this with many other outlets. I don't feel like I have to have any more comment on it. You can speak to my publicist about it.
It's like the Eric Andre, where he's like in front of the one building, like at the fence, he's like, let me in! Let me in! But people have a right to know!
So yeah, I think that's about it for Why You Want a Hoe.
Yeah.
Said all we need to say. It's about the haters, you know?
Word. Thanks, Isham, for giving that intro.
Yeah, and the hook, I'm guessing, too.
I don't know who's on the hook.
It sounds like Isham.
It just says Twisted.
It sounds like Isham's on the hook. That you said that it doesn't fucking credit people on hooks
yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
weird.
So.
They had to give Rude Boy his due on Oldie But Goodie, but that's it.
Well, yeah, because Rude Boy's not anywhere else.
Rude Boy!
Isham's everywhere on this album.
Yeah, he really is. Which is fine, because he's got a cool voice.
So up next, we got Wicked Wild.
ICP, Isham, and the Two Live crew are coming to destroy you. Resistance is futile.
I was dreaming when I wrote this, so forgive me if it goes astray. Scalp shit like APK and Henchback toupee. Super villains on the caper, stack my paper like a skyscraper. Fuck 8 Mile, you gon' die, hater, faker, player like a instrumental, murder mental, Lincoln Continental. When I hit you, roll up in a rental, shoot out all your windows, living a life of infamy until the Lord sent for me. Ain't no sympathy, murder symphony, drinking Hennessy.
Come with me, just ride with me. Let me take you to a place where you wanna be. Fresh skate ice down with ICP. Juggalo love for all to see. No matter what they say, all my family come out to play. Pimp bad bitches and runaways. Hoes get out of line.
We'll beat 'em.
That's how the real hatchet boys
Treat 'em.
Cause bitches love me cause of who I am. Fresh skate ice, the China man. Hate on the fan, we don't give a damn. Step in the ring, get body slam.
I need a minute, but I ain't got one, damn it. Yo head, I slam it. I take this dick and that and ram it. The man, I am it. I'm sniffing cocaine until I'm broke pain. I'm choking and smoking. They know my name in Spokane. It's me and Fish, Isham and Shaggy, bitch. 17 sleeping pills in the banana clip. I jack my dick off to watch you lick it. I'm sick and wicked. Now choose between death and dying. I'll let you pick it, bigot,
I
bigot,
roll
what?
through this
bitch. Pimping the game, flipping the lanes every day. Shit don't change, bitch. You better have my money for sure. Stop giving dick since 84 for free. Pimpin', yeah, you know me. Ain't fishing grits if ain't got no grease. Everybody knows, say we're moving on up. Hoes better love this nasty stuff.
Man, fuck all your bitches. I'm sick of this bullshit. It's raining diamonds and you full of that bullshit. It's a meteor about to smash into earth. I hope you die, motherfucker. It's all you worth. And when you chillin' 6 feet, I'll be floating high, strictly off contacts and raspberry vodka. So I hope it's somebody left to reminisce over your bitch ass. They showing up missing
If
it.
this mic was up
We
yeah,
be running a train.
we'd all be spanking that
We
ass.
would all be getting brains. We treat the mic like a pussy and hit it with different styles. We in the FBI files, cause we wicked and we wild.
If this mic was up yeah.
We be running a
All right, so it took like 3 years to get to that hook. You probably won't hear all of that because I'm just gonna cut it short. So I mean,
I'm totally fine with that.
yeah, that's Wicked Wild. I understand you don't like this track.
I fucking hate this song. This is the longest song on the album. It is over 5 minutes long.
Mhm.
And I just find nobody's verses entertaining.
They're not that interesting, to be honest.
Like, they're just... They're just there.
Yeah,
like I get, you know, it's a big deal for ICP, like, for who they have on the track.
sure. I guess.
I mean, Fresh Kid Ice, like, Two Life Crew, they were a big deal.
I guess.
They were.
I believe you. I guess.
Believe that Fresh Kid Ice did pass away a few years ago. Yes, he passed away in 2017. I mean, they performed at The Gathering before, but I mean, they were a fairly controversial group because they had very, very many sexually explicit songs in their catalog. So, I mean, ICP, they really do enjoy getting tracks with people that they've listened to when, you know, they were younger because, like, oh, we get to work with these acts that we looked up to and whatnot.
Yeah.
But why is it that both tracks on this album that ICP is featured with somebody else, who's not on Psychopathic Records, both tracks are, like, kind of whatever to me. Between this and Out There with Bushwick Bill, because Bushwick Bill just could not be bothered to show 10% of emotion.
Ever.
I don't know. It's just, this song is... I just don't like it. It's too long.
It's pretty whatever.
Talking about bitches.
Yeah. Talking about how they fuck the mic. And at the end, like, Violent J goes through, like specifics on how everybody chooses to fuck the mic, and none of them are all that conducive to also rapping into it, like, because with most of them, the mic is, in fact, facing away from you. So, like, I just don't see it.
Yeah. I just... If there's any song on here that I'm just like, no, fuck this, like, I don't need it, it's this one. The beat's doesn't stand out to me. Like, if this had a really good beat, it might save it, but it's not. It's not. It's just there. And it's this late in the album that I'm like,
oh yeah,
fucking whatever. Had this played earlier in the album, I'd have been like, what direction are we going in here?
Right.
But then getting it to this point, I'm just like, fucking whatever, let's just keep going. So, I don't know. I have nothing else on this one. What did you?
Don't have a lot to say about it. It's just that it's Wicked Wild. What do you want? You know.
Okay, let's move on.
Track number
17.
Zug Island. We Live.
Next, outer space destination, Zug Island.
Clear out your mind, look to your past and see what you can find. Soul stole the frame of the prophet's perfect figure.
Island track.
You get another Zug Island track.
What do you got?
I like this one.
Yeah?
I really do. I think this is a very solid Zug Island song. Again, given that we're in a time now where Sin is doing their writing, it's definitely a different tone compared to what we heard on Cracked Tiles.
Yeah.
Now, I think I mentioned last episode that both the Zug Island tracks that are on here are on their forthcoming album, 333. So we'll hear them again. But this is both these tracks are a good indication of what we're going to hear from that. Because again, since Violent J is not writing these anymore, there are significantly less lyrics. Since you don't have a rap artist writing a rock song.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as a rock track goes, this is just a generic rock song. Let's be real.
Yeah. This is, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this track is kind of like all of the parts of Alice in Chains that I care less for, all in one track. It's okay, but like it is literally like just the sections of an Alice in Chains song where I'm like, can we get to the better part of Alice in Chains, please?
And as somebody who's never listened to Alice in Chains,
Yeah, you have. You've heard Rooster. You have. Shut up.
I don't know.
Don't be. Just
I hate
shut
when
up.
people-
Shut up. You've heard it.
You don't know that.
I do.
No, you don't.
But yeah, it's still got like whenever I said about why, where I was just like, this sounds like what I expect is the generic Zug Island track.
Yeah.
This is this continues down that road.
This is another Zug Island track.
Like I just don't. I don't know. I don't feel like I have a lot to say about Zug Island in general. Like on Cracked Tiles, I feel like I had more to say about them because they were weird and experimental here and there on Cracked Tiles. I feel like they don't have that anymore. I could be wrong, but if these two tracks are basically what we can expect from them, I'm not expecting much from them, if I'm being honest.
It's gonna be interesting because I actually don't remember if I ever listened to 333 beginning to end in the past. So it's gonna be similar to like when we covered Repentance, where I was like, I didn't really give it a chance until we did this, and so it's gonna be interesting to see like, okay, well, how do I feel about this record compared to Cracked Tiles?
And you're going to find out that it is your butt rock wonderland that you were looking for all along.
That could be true. I do know that there's I believe there's no guests on it at all, so nobody from Psychopathics is on that one compared to
Except
Cracked
for Zug
Tiles,
Island.
which I think. What's that?
Except Zug Island.
Yeah, well, compared to Cracked Tiles, which had I think somebody on every other track,
Yeah,
something like
pretty
that. Like half the songs had somebody on it, and it was likely ICP.
Yeah.
So
The other thing that this track does have is some pretty solid lead guitar work, I'm assuming, from Mike P.
it does not say. It just says mixed and produced by Mike P.
Well, I mean,
on
like,
Zug
he
Island,
plays
so.
guitar for them, doesn't he? Isn't he, like, their dude, or is there someone else that's dedicated on
I
guitar?
think there's somebody else who's a dedicated.
I thought Mike P was just a member.
I can't remember. I'll have to look
That's
it up
your
for
job.
sure. And we will
That's
know
your
by the time
job.
we come to 333.
It's your fucking job to know this stuff. What are you doing?
I'm recording a show with my best friend.
I love you. Anyway, Mike P. I'm just gonna guess that it's Mike P. He's fucking tearing it up on this show.
I would assume, but who knows? Yeah, like I said, I mean, I enjoyed this one. I like this song better than Why, that we covered last episode. But, yeah, that's just me. I don't know. I really like the chorus. It's simple, but I really like the chorus.
Yeah. There's a there's a song on Slash's album Slash and Friends. I believe that's what it was. With that he does with M Shadows from Avenged Sevenfold, called Nothing to Say.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Zug Island is a voice with nothing to say. I don't know. I just don't hear like I just don't feel like they're saying anything. I don't have it. I don't know. I'm hearing them and I'm like, you're doing a butt rock twisted.
Again,
And,
Sin is the one writing at this point, so I think that's why.
well, what? Are you just saying that Sin is just like an empty husk? Is that what you're saying? He doesn't have an identity of his own? All right. I guess that's all I need to know. Up next, we have Bitch Shut Up.
Your mouth's flapping and I smell shit. Bitch, shut up. Fuck you and who you run with. Bitch, shut up. I'm from the east and I don't play that. Bitch, shut up. And I know where you stay at. Bitch, shut up. So if you talking, keep your lips shut. Bitch, shut up. Or you get your squad fucked up. Bitch, shut up. We gives a fuck how you feel, right? Bitch, shut up. I bring the heat to a fist fight. Bitch, shut up. The name is Poe Grundy, your motherfucking homie. Trigger man and drive-bys, all the rest is phonies. Blast in an instance. With precision, I strike, go bitches on any terrain or any distance. Still, some continue to test the undying. Power slam your bitch ass for even trying. I can cut you in half with my chopper. I'm talking AKs, bitch, not helicopters. Soon you will realize I'll never be stopped by them haters, bitches, or cops. Fucking with my cat spot, took age blast, point blank in the chest. While other suckers opt for vests, I keep it natural, keep it gangster. For the thugs who forgot what it's like to be a G. Remember me? Check the title of the song while you're playing, ho. Quit running your mouth about shit you don't know. Your mouth's flapping and I smell shit. Bitch, shut up. Fuck you and who you run with. Bitch, shut up. I'm from the east and I don't play that. Bitch, shut up. And I know where you stay at. Bitch, shut up. So if you talking, keep your lips shut. Bitch, shut up. Or you get your squad fucked up. Bitch, shut up. We gives a fuck how you feel, right? Bitch, shut up. I bring the heat to a fist fight. Bitch, shut up. Shut up, your breath is all on pump.
Blaze.
She got Blaze and Esham is on this as well.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have a full verse, I don't think. He kind of like a minor one towards the end, but he does
Filling in some space.
crop up a couple times in the second verse. This sounds like Blaze.
This is
This
a Blaze
sounds like a
track.
Blaze track.
Yep.
Like, this is vastly different than what we heard on 10 Bodies.
He still tries to
last
introduce
episode.
himself as Colton Grundy for a sec.
This is true because this is the era of Colton Grundy. So it's like, I can't wait to get to that episode because I'll have to do a little bit more research as to like how the Colton Grundy character came along and how that fits into the bigger picture of Blaze, because I really haven't delved much into that.
Yeah.
I mean, there's songs on that album that I think are amazing, but I as far as the actual lore of it, I'm baffled. But yeah, this is a typical Blaze song.
It is.
Rapping similar to what we heard on, One Less G, with slightly less yelling.
Oh, yeah, he's
never
pretty
get
chill on this.
Yeah, we'll never get yelling Blaze like we did in One Less G again.
It's not sustainable.
It's not. It's which is like, it's interesting whenever you hear him in shows now doing those songs from 2001, and it's like, how do you still have a voice? Like, like when we heard him on Rida's, just so angry on those first two albums.
For sure.
It's not something you can do all the time.
I want to hear him try to sing or something like that, and then you'll find out if he, in fact, still has a voice. Because that's the thing. I mean, like, you can go ahead and you can yell it up, and you can possibly continue yelling for a very long time. But you won't really have any control on that.
Yep. Which is why anytime we would do karaoke and there was a song where I had to yell, that would be one of the last songs I do. Because I didn't have to focus on shit after that. Who do you think produced this track?
This track. So, I have some thoughts here. If I'm going to be totally honest, my first thought from the sound of this is that Esham could have produced this. If I was going to go with a second, I'd say Fritz. Mike P would be last on my list, if I'm being honest. I could be wrong. We'll see.
Mike P.
Mike P. Interesting. Okay.
It is. It's definitely interesting because this is at a time where Fritz was doing the majority of Twisted stuff as well as quite a bit of Blaze's, from what I understand. But Mike P, he done laced a good track for Blaze.
He did.
Mike P kind of knows what he's doing.
Well, yeah.
It's just, it's weird when we talk about the producers who work with Psychopathic. Mikey Clark will always be the unofficial third member of ICP.
Mm-hmm.
Because he can dial in what they need. Now, I don't know what a Mike Clark produced Wraith would have been like, but it wouldn't have been what we got.
Nah.
But Mike P knew what ICP needed for that record. But Mike Clark, I don't think, is as versatile with the other people on the label. And that's something that I think has suffered with some of their stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, some of Twisted's stuff from Most Tasteless that was produced by Mikey Clark is great.
Oh, yeah.
I refuse to say otherwise. But I think that other producers have a better ear for what they want, or they have a better ear for determining, okay, this is something that we want to work on.
Right.
Mike P may not be as good as Mike Clark completely with ICP, but is better as a general, I can work with anybody and pretty much know what they want to do.
Yeah, he can definitely like stretch himself to all kinds of different shit.
Like I'd like to see if there's other stuff that Mike P produced that wasn't on Psychopathic Records. Because I'm curious, like, if it's artists that I've heard of,
right.
And B, what other songs that those artists did prior or post Mike P working with them. Because I really like to hear what that's like. Because some producers, you know, you have somebody who's like, I only work with this person, and that's all they do.
Yeah.
But then some people, this is one of the reasons why, I think I've said this before, one of my favorite producers, probably my favorite producer is Seven, who is Strange Music's primary producer. He can work with literally anybody on that label, no matter who they are, and their stuff sounds unique for them. It's not, this is an instrumental that I made for Tech 9, and now Chris Calico's using it. Because Chris and Tech are not the same entity. They have different styles.
Definitely.
So I do like I do like that what Mike P came up for on this track, and it's something minor, but he made a track that is completely different than 10 Bodies, which he produced that one as well. But he made something completely different in style, and yet it still sounds like a Blaze song.
Yeah.
It's super cool, and it's a credit to the producer for creating something that sounds like what the artist would be working on. That's what I have for that. This is also a popular song at Blaze shows.
I can see that, yeah.
Because people in the crowd love yelling, "Bitch, shut up!"
Right, and yeah, it's very self-explanatory. There's not much to say about it. It's just
just shut up, bitch.
And I appreciate the synth work on this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's really
it is cool. That synth just has that old school like West Coast sound.
It does. It
is
all
so cool. We talked about it before, but there's something very nostalgic about it. So good, so good, so good. I need to come up with better adjectives for good. Exquisite. This Blaze song is exquisite.
I'd say it's pretty fresh. But up next, we have...
One Day in the Hood.
Fresh
to death!
Track 19, Under the Big Top.
Wicked clowns are invading you. I'm Violent J, Papa Killjoy, I can't be fixed. I'm a crooked ass clown with some filthy tricks. I kill hot bitches out they butt, I grow weed plants. So every time I hit the blunt, it's like I'm hitting that ass. And I'm Shaggy, throwing heads in the air by the hair. I bounce them off my heels so people cough their meals. I kick heads like soccer balls or do tricks with them. I get hotter than a globe, try to twirl them and spin them. I'm sick with it with a sword, I can balance and stand on it. Killed many men, one swing in the end. I'm so quick you won't see shit but the guy's eyes eyes wiggling, and me in the Bruce Lee stance giggling.
I rob liquor stores at night when the workers are tired. I run up in that bitch swinging chainsaws on fire. Knock a balance on a ball with juggling all your limbs.
While the rest of you is chained up in a chair watching him under the big time. So many tricks to show you, so many freak shows to go to, so many eyeballs to throw you, so you're quick to drop under the big time. It's wicked shit we flow to, so many dead souls we go through. Inside Hell's Pit they throw you, let the fire get to know you. Violent J here, the man that can end your life, and then wear your slippers and fuck your wife. You get a pie in the face, a fucking pie.
Back at the carnival.
We totally back at the carnival. ICP was like, hey, remember that song that we did back on Great Malenko called Hocus Pocus? Let's make a new one.
Yep.
Because this is really... This like, screams Hocus Pocus to me.
Yeah. Good trade-offs on it.
It is. It does have good trade-offs. It's weird that they place it this late in the album.
A little bit.
To be completely honest. And this is the only straight up just ICP song on here.
It's true, yeah.
So it's interesting. Like, this is a track that you could probably have seen on a Joker's card, but would this have fit on the Wraith? Probably not.
Yeah.
Like, if you had this as like an intro track or something like that, but no, this is it's your standard ICP song of kind of just rapping about nonsense, and that's just fine.
Yeah.
It's a fun track. I have nothing bad to say about it. Because again, it just reminds me of Hocus Pocus, and we love Hocus Pocus. So, yeah, there's no. I can't remember if there was anything problematic on this one.
I don't remember. I didn't have.
I don't think
anything
there was. I think I would have.
I just noted that they're back in the carnival. Not as much in the beat, but theming they're back in the carnival.
Oh yeah. Which it's kind of weird because given their next album that comes out after this is not anything like what this song is.
I don't know what their next album is, so I have nothing to...
Hell's Pit.
Oh, that's the next one. Huh.
Hell's Pit is their next album.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, this sounds nothing like Hell's Pit. Now, you have not heard Hell's Pit, have you?
No.
Okay, so...
Not even a second.
That's going to be a fucking... That's going to be a jolt for you.
I haven't been excited for it, so...
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this sounds nothing like Hell's Pit, eventually would. But it's just a cheery, bouncy carnival tune.
Yep.
And I like it.
Finally taking their time to get back at Twisted for Why You Wanna Hoe. They waited 3 tracks for this.
So we move on to track 20?
Staying Alive.
30 seconds and counting. The guidance system will go internal at the 17-second mark. Now 25 seconds. We have complete clearance to launch. We are go. 20.
Crash, burn, win, lose. Good news, bad news, bitch, you choose. Wings are spread, head held high. Time is God, so watch God. Where you at? Why you here? Are you happy? Do you care? Why's my pain look just like yours? Something that you can't ignore. Come from behind closet doors. Look in my eyes and tell me more. Life is full of things in store, but dreams come true to those who soar. Watch your steps, pass you take. Walk real slow, that bridge may break. Keep on moving, don't turn back. So close to the end, so stay on track. I'm just trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. Trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay alive. As I look into the future, all I see, life and death chasing after me.
ABK is staying alive. Staying alive. So, I like that we get multiple songs by the same artist on here, and the tracks don't sound the same.
No.
Mention it with ICP, well, not ICP, but mention it with Blaze. Hissy tracks sound completely different.
Yeah.
Twisted sound fairly different. Yep. ABK's, night and day difference.
Oh, yeah.
Night and day. We go from fucking party club style, like we're jamming and drinking fun, to a very personal type song here.
Yeah. Yeah, shit gets real sometimes, and we all handle it in different ways. Sometimes by not handling it all and hoping that you can keep busy enough to fucking ignore it. That's what ABK's talking about here.
Oof, that hits home right now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this the shift that we get, like, Hatchet Warrior was an interesting album from ABK, because a lot of it was kind of rooted in ABK is A, proud of his Native American heritage.
Yeah.
And B, not afraid of shit thanks to growing up in the hood.
Yeah.
That's basically what a lot of that was. When we get to his next record, Dirty History, it starts to be a little bit less of the, I want to say, like, jokey style, like, I'll get you with my tomahawk and blah, 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 to, no, it becomes a little bit more realistic. And this helps to kind of ease you into that a little bit. I mean, there are some tracks that are more centered of like, bouncy, fun, this is your psychopathic song.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to see that a lot of the sophomore records of some of these people on this label get past the initial, yes, I'm a Juggalo artist on this record, but I'm not a one-trick pony. Like, I have shit that I got to talk about.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate that, because there's only so much that you can talk about the same kind of subject and word it slightly differently. You know, somehow ICP went, at this point, 11 years doing it. But that's just something that they did and got lucky with it because of people that really dug it. But ABK, who, you know, somebody who most people outside of Detroit would not have known, past, you know, working with ICP for Hatchet Warrior, it's going to be a little bit different when they get to that second album.
Anyway, yeah, you know, ABK, he's taking the time to be serious for a moment. I will say at one part he talks about people telling him to get help, but he won't. And
fuck that.
Yeah. ABK, go get help. I'm just gonna just go get help.
ABK.
It's important to take the time to take care of yourself, and sometimes it helps to have someone else to help you do that.
ABK, I want you to know, I feel that. I really do.
It's tough.
With you on there. I was talking about how, I was like, you ever seen the videos of the kids? They're in the car, and they don't know where their parents are taking them, and then the parents turn around and they're like, we're going to Disney, and then the kids, like, lose their fucking minds.
Yes.
I need somebody to do that with me, but instead of taking me to Disney, just take me to a therapist. I guarantee you I would have the exact same reaction as the kids going to Disney World.
Except in the current state of things, it would be taking your phone, punching in the number for a clinic, and then handing it to you and being like, it's therapy.
That doesn't work. I'm going through a tunnel click. So yeah,
6
nothing
feet
else on,
is not enough distance to stop me from beating the shit out of you, okay?
This is what I deal with, everybody.
This is what you deserve.
This is the love. But no, I have nothing else on this track. I like it a lot. Lyrically, I love the chorus. Alan J in the background of that chorus. That smooth voice. Yeah, that's him. That's Alan J. Trying to stay alive. That's him.
Huh.
And that is the last note that I have on this album, so everything else is off the dome.
Oh boy, guys. Up
So.
next, though, it's time for track 21, Killing Spree.
Let us see. How long have you been listening to the world's famous?
About 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Please relax and prepare for takeoff.
Bodies all on the ground, bodies crawling all around, bodies falling all down. Who did this? Bodies all on the ground, bodies crawling all around, bodies falling all down. Who did this? Bodies all on the ground, bodies crawling all around, bodies all falling down. Who did this? How many bodies must fall to the ground, drop dead? Eyeballs popping out their heads. Bloody bodies, murder be my favorite hobby. And if you don't believe me, motherfucker, come and try me. I be planning a caper, kill you, take all of your paper. Even if you fall asleep in your dreams, I creep with Jason and Freddy Krueger, ready to do ya. If I don't hit you with the axe and slice right through ya, I'm going on a killing spree after every MC. So when I kill your favorite rappers, only left is me. Bodies all on the ground, bodies crawling all around, bodies falling all down. Who did this? Bodies all on the ground, bodies crawling all around, bodies falling all down. Who did this? I'm going on a killing spree.
Killing Spree.
Killing Spree. That's Esham doing Esham things.
It's Esham, yeah. You know, he's murdering rappers again.
Mm-hmm.
He's done this before.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? Let's be honest here. You gotta get rid of those whack-ass rappers.
Whenever I was reading this, or whenever I was listening to this originally, I apparently at some point started reading through the lyrics myself, like not paying attention to him rapping them, and just reading them straight through was really amusing me because in the second verse he just seems really confused. Like that's about it. I actually
haven't even looked them up. So
I also know that there's a feel change in this somewhere. Like I don't know where.
Oh, it's about my way through.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why it's there, but
it changes.
It's there.
I think isn't it like double time?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, isn't it significantly different?
He has just a sudden change in it, and I don't know why. Also, I will say the hook on this has some big Eric Andre, who killed Hannibal energy to it.
Oh, that's a fun meme.
I love it.
That's a very fun one.
I love that sketch. It's great.
I need to watch more of that because it's just random and it's bonkers.
Eric Andre. Eric Andre, that is what happens whenever you give a very strange man the freedom to do basically whatever he wants with his show. He has full creative freedom in that. And,
oh, really?
And what you're seeing is not even like half of what happens usually.
The only thing I know about the show was the part with where Hannibal is just like you gotta eat the lettuce. You gotta eat. He just takes a head of lettuce and he just bites into it.
Yeah.
And he's like, gotta eat the lettuce just right, just eat the lettuce. The person who was like the guest is just looking at him with a bewildered look on her face.
It's fun times. But yeah, Killing Spree. It's a song there where Esham is talking about killing people on a spree.
Yeah, it's par for the course for an Esham song.
Who killed
compared to the other ones we had on here, this is probably the least notable one. In my opinion, it's not necessarily a bad one. It's just one that I kind of overlooked at first. I'll have to probably give it a little more time and see how I feel about it.
I think it's a pretty just skippable track in general. I don't know.
And that's totally fair.
That hook, it's amusing, but it's also just like
who did this? Who did this? It's got the New Day in the background. Who?
I hope he just does that with like everything in life. Just like spill something on the carpet. Who did that?
Who did this? It's got to be sound like that too.
Oh yeah.
He can't just be like a normal like who did this? Just who did this? Just like any minor inconvenience.
Yes. that he causes himself specifically.
Yeah. Stubs his toe. Who did this?
That's killing spree.
Files for bankruptcy. Who did this?
Damn. Track number 22. Grave Robbers.
Apparently somebody or some people have been committing grave robbery, taking items, clothing, and sometimes the body itself from coffins. Investigators are puzzled as to who this could be committing these diabolical acts of robbery, but promise to bring a close to the case soon.
Well, there's no moon out tonight.
Give me the shovel.
Hand me the axe. Give me that pick. Dead bodies. I hear something moving around. Ain't walking everywhere. We set him free.
Come alive. Come alive.
Holy shit. Oh my god, Dark
Quit
Lotus.
acting like it's that hard for y'all to see the truth that the Lotus came back to rob graves for proof. We always claiming that we running, but it's never away. Straight ahead cemetery jacking up in your face. Stay far from the real if you can't deal. Got the whole world looking at us crazy for real. But the past is the past and the future is the future. But the present is the time for y'all to find the buried ruler.
Mr. Dugelson, they buried him with a watch, and it's worth about $300. Give me a shovel, I say fuck, you're dead. I mean, they fucking dead. Fuck 'em wearing watches and gold nugget rings, and I ain't supposed to pluck 'em. I don't just leave 'em there. I take the whole fucking body and squeeze and play with their appendix like it's silly putty. I'm up for all kind of hours, all off in your grave. And to this wicked shit, I am a slave, but I like this.
Dead need freedom.
A little air, a little moonlight.
Shit, it's been a long time.
To your coffin we come. I got my mind on your grave. Ain't a grave on my mind. The dead need freedom.
A little air, a little moonlight.
Shit, it's been a long time.
To your coffin we come. I got my mind on your grave. Ain't a grave on my mind. My shovel will set you free. Your corpse should provide a good source.
Good Snoop quote in there.
It is. Dark Lotus.
How
Dark
are they
Lotus is
different?
back. So this is it. Okay.
Why-
So I'm gonna.
What is Dark
all right,
Lotus's point?
Hold on. This is the interesting thing. All right, and I was waiting until next episode to bring this up, but Dark Lotus. So this is the first track that Dark Lotus does with ABK as a new member. That he is on the original track. Okay, because if you remember, Dark Lotus originally had Mars. They got rid of Mars, and then ABK replaced him, and they just changed verses.
Yeah.
To where ABK was like, okay, well, this is the theme that you went with. I'll try and, make something for it. But this is where ABK is on the original stuff on his own now. Black Rain, really, in my opinion, is not so much a Dark Lotus album.
I don't know what that is.
The shift is more so, here's ICP, Twisted, Blaze, and ABK all together on these tracks. As opposed to the first Dark Lotus album, which had a lot of, dark, voodoo type stuff and weird, spirit type things. And also, when you had stuff like Headache and Swarm and, Hurt Myself, stuff that wasn't necessarily typical of the artists on their own, something they would make. It was let's think of just the most darkest things that we can and make songs about it. The next Lotus album is, I don't want to say it's lighter on that, but it's not really as left field, I think. And it's more so, it's just, again, ICB, Twisted, Blaze, ABK as a group of people rapping. It's a weird shift that I've thought about over time. And it's weird because it's probably my favorite of their albums.
I think I remember,
sure
though,
why.
whenever we listened to the first Dark Lotus album, that was where I brought up, this is just everyone on Psychopathic doing an ICP impression.
Right.
Like,
but here's the thing. When we get to that next album, I personally think that you will see a difference between those two records. And you'll be like, oh, okay, I get now what they tried doing with the first record compared to what they're doing on this one. That's just how I feel.
We'll see. Here's the problem. You probably remember the first Dark Lotus album. I don't.
You don't. Well, I guess while you're doing your listens, you'll have to check back and scrub through.
I definitely won't.
I'll find like 3 songs from the first album and just be like, okay, listen to these so that you can brush your memory on it. But no, so Grave Robbers, the track on here,
it's a good laid-back tune.
It's very interesting. This is produced by Fritz, who I think is the person who produced the entirety of the next Lotus album. He did do some stuff on their first one, but I believe that he did the entirety of Black Rain. And yeah, this is self-explanatory. A lot of Lotus's tracks are very literal. Let's be real. But yeah, it's just talking about how they're robbing graves. But the interesting twist at the very end, the very last verse, is Blaze Your Dead Homie, and he's in the grave.
Hey.
And
homie, finally.
He's just talking about, them grabbing him. Blaze's backstory is really, really weird.
He's buried, he's dug up, he's buried again. Now he's been dug up again.
He died, and then he got resurrected by the Dark Carnival, and then this song happens.
Yeah.
And then all the stuff from One Less G happens.
His name's Colton Grundy for some reason. And it's not. Colton Grundy is different, but he's also the same.
His name is Colton Grundy. He's your motherfucking homie.
Yeah. That's significantly different from Blaze, who is our dead homie.
Yes.
Maybe Colton Grundy was him when he was alive. Huh?
Oh, man. Oh.
Huh?
It's been a while since I've listened to that record, so guess we'll find out eventually, because that album comes out in 2004.
Hey.
Which we're about to hit.
Oh, boy.
So yeah, it's interesting. It's nice that they put a Lotus track on here because it's basically showing, yeah, Lotus is still a thing, and we're working on more stuff.
It's nice that they put a good Dark Lotus track on here.
It is. It's a solid one. I think compared to, yeah, I dig it a lot. And I mean, nobody necessarily has bad verses on it. It's solid. It's solid, and for it being the second to last track, it's kind of a nice little teaser. So I like it. Yeah.
So up next,
it finally happened.
This is the end of the album.
This last fucking song.
Track number 23. Free
23!
Studio. Free Studio.
You guys ready? All right, I'm first with the freestyle up in the free studio. Lotus Pod. I split your whole fucking forehead open, rude boy style. I keep it raunchy and funky like a dirty laundry pile. I can rhyme, I can rap, I can sing, I can clap, I can dance. You should see me right now, but you can't. I turn heads like an explosion when I hit the door. I put Zach Gowen in a figure 4 in front of the liquor store. I can get pimply like pillow talk with love songs. Any way that I can get up in that ass like a dog, I brings it out.
Bitch, I'm back when you thought I was gone. I'm sipping shots of syrup straight to the dome. I'm all up in your home, you all alone. Twilight Zone, T-phone homes. Don't pick up the chrome, no, don't pick up the chrome. When she picked up the phone, the back of her brain's blown. No screams, no moans. Now the mortician make sure your head gets sewn. No, now that you didn't go, no.
Listen up, pay attention while the shit's still in my head. Psychopathic motherfucker representing black and red. Pointing fingers at my enemies. Native nuts, kitties, mark ass busters acting hard. Bitch, please, have you ever heard the sound of a meat cleaver swinging? Head in a handbag, ho, church singing. Stare up at the moon, ho, look at all the light. That's where you run when you see some killers in sight.
They call me M-O-N-O-X-I-D to the E.
That's free studio. It just continues on like that.
Yeah, there's no actual hook on this. It is everybody on the label cutting verses, and they're saying freestyles. They are clearly not freestyles because nobody on the label can freestyle.
You know, you say this, but you don't. The only evidence that you ever provide is just the one appearance on that show where he used a verse that he already had. You don't have anything else. Like, that's nothing. Like, he literally showed up on a show where he probably just wanted to make sure that he had something, because, you know,
I will,
that's it.
Actually, what is it? Next, there's actually, on a DVD, I can't remember if it's on the Twisted ones or if it's on, it's in 05. Twisted released 2 records that both have DVDs in them, and ABK releases a record that has a DVD with it.
Okay.
And there is a part on one of them, I think it's the ABK one, where Violent J starts to freestyle.
Okay.
And it's horrendous. It is absolutely terrible. So I'll have to find a way to get you to see that. I don't know if it's available online. It probably is. But yeah, I think the only people on the label who can actually freestyle, Isha might be.
Yeah. His sounded like the closest to it, just by like the way that he was rapping and stuff.
And maybe Jamie. I know that Monoxide can't.
No.
Because he was also on that show, and Jamie might have had a pre-written though as well. But when Monoxide got on, he was just like.
I mean, for most of these, the way that it sounds, like even from the way that ABK like acknowledges whenever he starts his, like, it sounds like they just kind of like did it. Who the fuck was that? Shit, like Jay-Z style. I think it was Jay-Z that somebody said he used to just like walk around the studio just talking to himself for like a couple minutes, and then would walk in and just drop a verse like that. Like he would just get it straight in his head by just remember whatever he was thinking of.
So there was a really popular song about 10 years back called "Let It Rock" by Kevin Rudolph.
Okay.
That had Lil Wayne on it.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Lil Wayne wrote the majority of the verse. And by the majority of the verse, I mean he would write 3 lines, and then the final line he'd ad-lib.
Oh.
And then the next 3 lines, and then he ad-libbed again. Like, that was his verse.
Nice.
And I'm like, well, that's pretty clever. Like, and you better hope that you come up with something good at the end. What I think happened, and I don't know if this is true or not, but what I think happened was this was a song that, and this is a very like basic beat.
Yeah.
It's kind of unremarkable, but what I think happened was they were like, okay, we're gonna do a song that's kind of like a freestyle. You get 10 minutes to write a verse.
Yeah.
What they did actually way back, I think around the time of Riddlebox, so this was like 95, there is a CD, and I actually have a copy of this. This might be something that we cover in the future, just to, as far as like, oh, I finally got this now we can cover some old stuff to break it up. There was a group called Golden Goldies, which kind of was a precursor to what Psychopathic Riders became, where everybody who was involved at Psychopathic, not necessarily rappers or anything, but just involved with Psychopathic, got 10 minutes to write verses for songs, and only 1 take. So I know ICP was on it. I believe Mike Clark, Legs Diamond is on it. Billy Bill, like other people who worked with Psychopathic were on it. And the fact there was only like 1 take, people would like fuck up their lines. It's like, nope, that's all you got. You got 1 that was 1 and done. And those and the tracks themselves were like stolen beats, I believe, as well. So the group performed 1 time live. But Psychopathic actually they released it. They gave it away at ICP's their seminar, The Gathering, I think in 2017 or 2018, I can't remember which one, but they gave it away for free there, and I managed to get a copy online. So we might talk about that one day, just as a like a blast from the past for something that I didn't have before. Just because, and I've never listened to the whole album. I've listened to a couple songs and I'm like, wow, this is dumb. But that's why I think it'd be funny to talk about.
Yeah, why not?
So yeah, I clearly this isn't an actual freestyle. I mean, but I do think that what they did is they probably put restrictions on it to make it.
It could have just been classic freestyle.
Which is?
Here's some history knowledge for y'all that I've picked up in books.
Gimme.
Freestyle back in the 80s was not the same as rapping off the dome.
Mm-hmm.
That became like it became like conflated in like the 90s or so with that. Prior to that, it was literally just writing about nothing.
Huh.
It's in a book that you know about, the classic How to Rap. Big Daddy Kane talks about it. Big Daddy Kane brings it up because I guess whenever the guy who wrote the book was interviewing him, he asked if he ever freestyled, and apparently Big Daddy Kane looked a little bit annoyed by it, and he's like, "What do you mean by that?" And then he was just like, because back in the day, freestyle just meant he's as he put it, he said it was like free of style, like he wasn't rapping about like. It's not a story about this, it's not a story about that. You're just usually just bragging.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this fits that definition. But not many people know that if they weren't, around that time.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know. This is just an interesting song because for a track where you get literally everybody on it, I could see it being kind of funny because it kind of makes me think of that one hidden track that we had in the Bizarre record, where everybody's just in the studio at once, and Violent J will start kind of doing a rap and then throws somebody else on, like Rude Boy. You put him on there, and they're like, I don't rap, and he's just like, fucking go, do something. Like, but this one had slightly more structure, and that's why I'm like, okay, well, it wasn't an actual freestyle or whatever, in the definition that we go by nowadays. So it's an interesting way to end this album.
Yeah, it works.
But you know what? It's fine. I won't complain about it too much. Just
you
a
will.
tiny bit.
You're going to. You'll bring this up in the future.
I probably will. When we talk about Psychopathics from Outer Space 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they have another freestyle on there, and you'll be like, but they can't free.
No, there's no freestyle on that one.
Oh.
So, that is Psychopathics from Outer Space Part 2.
It is.
That is the whole fucking album.
That's it. We did it.
We finally did it. And this is the last release of 2003. Which had that was a pretty big year for Psychopathic. They had quite a few releases from some heavy hitters.
Well, they had the big... Wait, no, is that 03 or 02?
02 was the Wraith.
Oh, well.
That was in November.
They didn't have shit this year.
Had a long year itself.
Garbage this year.
But...
It's not true. They had ABK.
But, what's that?
It's not true. They had ABK.
They had ABK. They had Twisted. They had...
This is a good year.
Isham. There were some big releases.
They had ABK.
Was ABK's Hatchet Warrior your favorite release of 2003?
Probably.
Okay.
Head in the City,
Green Book, but then follow it with that one. What's that?
Head in the City. Come on.
So, yeah, this is an interesting way to cap off that year. Just having a compilation of everybody on the label. It's so fucking long, man. Like,
yeah,
people were getting their money's worth for it. So,
I guess. What
are your 3 picks on this record? Yes, that one as well.
I'm going to go with Conquer.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Warrior.
Okay.
I'm going to go with... 24s on 84.
We have completely different choices.
Well,
That's a first, I think.
That's what happens whenever you're wrong.
Well, at least you admit it. I'm gonna go with Some Fucking How. I'm gonna go with Hollywood I'm Coming. And see, this is the rough one because I'm looking at 3 different tracks.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
It's rough. I think I'm gonna say Staying Alive by ABK.
Oh.
I think that's what I'm gonna go with. It was either that or Bitch Shut Up.
So you're taking
Or
Twisted's
potentially
side
Conquer.
in the feud against ICP.
I grabbed a fucking Violent J song.
Right, but you took
Hell, it was
Twisted's
the
diss
first-
track.
Not to to Cottonmouth Kings and Bubba Sparks. God damn it. I'm salty with you. What's the song that you're getting rid of?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
There's one right answer.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, and I mean, it's either that or Oldie But Goodie, and I don't really care which one goes. The wonderful thing is, regardless of which one gets cut from the album, I don't have to listen to either of them.
If you get rid of the one that I'm picking, you shorten the album by 5 minutes.
And yet, still not enough.
Well, we know my pick. I'm getting rid of Wicked Wild. Plain and simple.
Yeah, and I don't care about which one, so.
Okay, if that's just
Wicked Wild,
fine.
Oldie But Goodie, I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Cut them both. Fuck it.
Exactly.
So, let us know your thoughts on this record. Let us know what your favorite tracks are.
Yeah.
Which ones you're like can go in the bin. And yeah, that's what we got on Psychopathics from Outer Space Part 2.
That's it. It's an album, you know? It is, like I said, it's a very fucking long sampler of everybody on the fucking record label.
It is, and I think that this does a better job of helping to introduce the people as opposed to the first Psychopathics from Outer Space, which was basically a compilation of tracks that had already been released.
Yeah.
Lots
of
as far as
older
rare
ones
stuff. Or,
that didn't represent them anymore.
Right. So this is definitely a nice album to kind of jumpstart people. If for some reason somebody decided to get into ICP or whatever around the time of the Wraith, which I'm sure there were some people.
For sure.
This wouldn't have been a bad album to pick up to be like, oh, but here's other people that are on this this label that do something similar, you know.
Right.
And given that most of the tracks are fairly different from the artists like on the same stuff, you know, Staying Alive doesn't sound like Warrior.
Yeah, no.
You know. It's like, no, these people got range too, so you can check them out. So it's a solid album, but it's very, very hard to listen to beginning to end.
That's for sure.
So, yeah, next episode, we will be delving back into Dark Lotus with their sophomore album, Black Rain. And I'm excited for that one.
Oh, boy.
And yeah.
With all that, you know where to find us. We're on the internet. We didn't do this last episode because it's very weird to cut an album in half like that. We just weren't ready for it.
That's true. So you can find us on Facebook.
Juggalo Judgment.
You can find us on Twitter.
At Juggalo Judgment.
You can find us on Instagram.
At Juggalo Judgment.
You can send us an email.
JuggaloJudgment@gmail.com.
You can hit us up on our personal Twitter accounts.
At Shmeev.
At Mike Spawn, the SEJ. You can also hit me up on my personal Instagram. You can send me direct messages because I like chatting with people. And that is Straight Edge Juggalo.
You can fucking try, but I don't pay attention to mine. And I'm not even going to say what it is.
It's Insta Shmeev.
So yeah, that's it.
That's it.
It's
Thank
time
you very much for
for-
listening, as always.
Time for all of you at home, on the way to home, walking around your neighborhood next to your home, to take your Faygo that you've had possibly for an entire 2 weeks,
Yup.
and down that motherfucker.
Down that bitches.
Finish your Faygo.
When I awake, same old thing. Pillowcase all bloody with my head on sting. I'm activated, but what can I do? Weed man wanna be what's
Peace out,
wrong
y'all.
with you?
Let me see, there's something wrong with your bag. It's more seed than it's weed. More stems and sticks are done had.
Motherfucker, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck
Motherfucker,
is wrong with you?
motherfucker, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Fuck
Motherfucker.
is wrong with you?
I seen an artificial dope man selling bags of trick. It was just crime without the